Welcome back to this week's episode of Shark Tank, featuring billionaires Terrence Stanley, Steve Gomez, and Mark Camel. Good day, gentlemen. My name is Henry Ford, owner and founder of the Ford Company, Ford Motors. And today I'm offering a 25% share of my company stock for $400,000.
Okay, Mr. Ford, what exactly is Ford Motors?
Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, Ford Motors is a company that's devoted itself to supplying automobiles to every middle-class family in America with our affordable car, the Model T, and our improved version of the assembly line, which is much cheaper and efficient than other versions.
What do you mean by more efficient?
Well, it's more efficient since it assigns every factory worker to a specific part of the automobile's construction, as opposed to most car companies that have one group of people assembling a single car. Our method of vehicle construction would greatly increase the number of automobiles on the market while lowering the cost of production.
Does it seem more efficient?
And how much would you say that an individual Model T costs to make, and what would you say their market value is?
Well, each individual Model T costs $850, but only takes about $650 to create.
So your profit margin would be $200.
That's correct.
$200 with a production margin like that, your profit only be $200. I'm out.
Is anyone else willing to invest?
25% is too low. I'll offer you $400,000 for 60% of your company.
Well, that's a compelling offer, but I'd appreciate to have the majority of my company. Are there any other offers?
I think the Model T has the potential to become a household item. With my help, Ford Motors will become the leading name in automobile production. I'll offer you $450,000 for 50% of your company. What do you say?
Well, it's a little bit more of my company than I was prepared to offer, but I'll take it. Have a nice day.
You too. Hello, my name is Alexander Graham Bell, and the product I have for you guys today is called the metal detector. Okay, I'm looking for a $100,000 investment from one of you, and if you make this investment, I'll give you 15% of the company.
So what does this metal detector do?
Okay, I invented the metal detector in 1881 to help find a bullet in President Garfield's chest. Fortunately, my invention failed, but since then I've worked on it really, really hard, okay? And it works proficiently now. My new metal detector can find detect any metal in any object nearby. For example, if you had a coin in your pocket, my thing could pick it up right now.
So you could detect the coins that are in my pocket.
That is correct.
So how would this help society significantly?
It helps society in many ways because it detects anything made out of metal. It could prevent violence by detecting dangerous hidden weapons like bombs or guns. It can also help you find treasure, or it could help doctors find a bullet in someone's body.
So this can find bullets in somebody's body because it was not able to do that before.
Yes, my first metal detector was unable to do that, but this one can do that.
And how much does it cost to make one of these?
It cost me about $700 to make one.
And how many have you sold?
I've only sold 4 of these at the time.
How much have you invested in this product?
I would say I've invested $7,000 into this product.
So say I gave you the $100,000. What would you use that money for?
I would use the money for sales representatives and advertisements.
I like this idea a lot. I'm willing to invest $100,000 for 15% of the company. I have a really close friend that will help you advertise this product. But I will only invest this product if he likes it. So are you willing to take the risk?
It's good news, but I'd like to hear all my offers first.
This is an amazing product, and I'm willing to give you the $100,000 if I can get 40% of the company.
What do you think?
Well, honestly, I don't think this product is going to be profitable at all. I don't believe that your metal detector can do the things you say it can do. Your first metal detector was a complete failure, and I think your second one will be a failure too. I'm out.
Sorry you feel that way, but you will regret the day that you turned down Alexander Graham Bell and a second metal detector.
So whose deal will you take?
I will do your deal if you take 20% of my company.
How about 25%?
25% works for me. I will accept your offer. Thank you.
My name is Alexander Hawley, and for $100,000, I'm trying to bring the Bessemer process to the United States. The Bessemer process has revolutionized the steel industry in Europe. I'm looking to bring it to the United States. With the money that you're giving me, I'm trying to build several factories throughout the country to produce this steel. And this steel has a special way that it's made, as you take the iron that you would start with normally and put it in a special barrel that has a coating that helps oxidize the iron and remove all the impurities from it, while adding the carbon very quickly to it. This process takes only about 2 hours. All the processes before this take as much as 2 weeks to build. With that process, you would take the iron rot bars and slowly melt it down and add the carbon over a long period of time. It's very time consuming and it's very costly to make. However, with this process, it is a lot more efficient, and for $100,000, you get 30% of my company.
I'm not really sure if I want to invest in this product.
The building usages for steel are already known to be impressive. And if this steel can be produced as cheaply as you say it can, then it can revolutionize the industry. But that's a big what, I feel.
The fact is that this steel is already being produced in Europe, and to be able to build it here is a huge investment. 30% of a company that can be this big is not an offer you see all the time.
So, what is it about this process that makes it so special?
This process starts with the same iron rod bars that the other process does. However, it's put in a barrel that has a special lining that helps oxidize the iron and remove all the impurities, and then carbon is added very quickly to it. This process can take as little as 2 hours, while the other process can take as long as 2 weeks.
Well, this is definitely something that I'd be interested in taking part in. But I'd only be willing to offer you $250,000 for 60% of your company.
I can't say I'm willing to go that far. Equal partnership is as far as I'm willing to go. I want an equal say in all of this.
Well, I've been in business a long time here, and if you want my help, I'm gonna have to be the one to make the decisions about it.
Well, with that being said, I'm willing to offer $100,000 for 30% ownership of your company.
Not only is the extra money going to help the business get running better, I have the experience necessary to make sure that you don't get cut out on the deals for the bigger businesses that are already in place.
Are there any other offers?
Well, I'm not completely convinced that you have some miracle process here. So, I'm out on this one.
I can guarantee that this process is completely genuine, but thank you for your time.
So with that being said, is it going to be my offer or Mark's offer?
I'm willing to go down to 50%.
I have to say, I'm going to have to go with Mark's offer. The percentages may not be where I want them to be, but the money's there, and that's what I'm willing to go with.
Yep. I look forward to making a deal with you, making this a success. We're gonna be rich people.
Wait, I don't have shoes on. And then, you can find treasure with it. Buried treasure or something. Carry that around. Find some good stuff.